Friday night. Thank God it's Freedom Day. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's late night. People are sleeping. I don't even know if someone is awake, but I just have to do what I gotta do, Came back from a meeting. I have an investors meeting. Let me check my list of today. Wow. See this stuff. Oh, Collis, how you doing? How are you? I did this. I did this. Yeah. Okay. I did this. I did this. I did this. I did this. These two have not done. How you guys? How you doing? How are you? How are you doing? I'm just checking some things on my list. How are you? How did your day go? I hope you had a good time. Okay, so Collis, how are you? I want to ask you a few questions. Okay, you are there with me today. You have not gone to bed. I want to ask you a few questions. How does receiving money in your bank account make you feel like? Raymond, Christabel, Chidema, it's good to have you here. Collis, it's good to have you here. This is a Friday night. It's a beautiful day, wonderful night. How are you guys doing? All right. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? All right. How are you guys doing? Let me know. Let me know how it's going for you today. Let me know how it's going for you today. Beautiful night, beautiful night, beautiful night, beautiful night, beautiful night. Such an awesome day. Oh, such an awesome day. Such an awesome day. Let me know how it's going for you. It's good to have you here today. Okay. Let me know how it's going for you. Raymond, it's good to have you. Christabel, Chidema, it's good to have you here today. Collis, it's good to have you here today. I'm so excited to have you here today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's such a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful hour. It's such a beautiful night. All right, when you receive money, it makes you joyful. All right, it makes you constantly joyful, in a state of joy receiving money. All right, so what you need to do is to maintain that state. Try as much as possible to maintain that state. Oh, so good. All right, how does receiving money make you feel like? It make you feel good. Now let me teach you a secret that is not a secret. It's just a system, but because you don't know it here, because if receiving money make you feel good, it means that feeling good will make you receive money. Did you hear what I just said? Oh, Mr. Paul Adegoke, it's good to see you today. If receiving money make you feel good, the simple rule says if receiving money make you feel good, it means that feeling good make you receive money. It's a law. So the law is interwoven. So if receiving bank alert make you feel good, feeling good may increase your bank alert. It's a law, and most people don't understand how to engage that law. So if receiving money make you feel good, feeling good make you receive money. So what you need to do, learn to feel good. Is going to help you a lot. So learn to stay joyful. If it makes you feel joyful receiving money, it means you have caught the mood. So if you have caught the mood, what you are supposed to do is to make sure that the mood of joyfulness is synonymous to something for you. It means that when you are joyful, it's like when you receive money, you're joyful. So what you need to do is begin to feel joyful. You have tendency to receive more money or knowing how to receive more money. So, Mr. Chegun, it's good to have you here today. So if it takes you to a higher frequency, remember that feeling is a frequency. So it means that if it takes you to a higher frequency, joyfulness is a higher frequency for you. So all you just need to do is to maintain that state. Maintain that state. Learn to feel good more. Learn to feel good more. Yesterday we spoke about this is what you need to do to always be happy. And I say that happiness is not a goal, but your happiness is attached to a goal. Okay, so that means that if your happiness is attached to a goal, so if you're receiving money, make you feel good, feeling good makes you make money. So that's what you need to do. Mr. Paul, it's good to have you here. Mr. Shegun, it's good to have you here. Send the link to people. Some people are sleeping, some people are not sleeping here. You can as well just send them comments, your name of your friends that you would like them to see this today. And even when they are still awake, they will wake up and they will find that you have mentioned them, and they will click on the video and they will find this video because it can literally change their lives. So if feeling good, if making money make you feel good, it means that feeling good will help you to make money. Madam Catherine, it's good to see you today. I saw you in some of your campaign that you're doing for the company that you're partnering with. I saw when you were on site, I saw the video, you're doing the video. I'm excited that you're showing up. It's very, very important that you show up. Because in this universe, if you stop showing up, you're sending a signal to the universe that you have given up. All right? So that's just the way it is. And that it's very, very important. So it's very good. So mention the people names that you would like them to see the video. Mention their name in the comment, just like the way Christabel just did now. Mention 2 persons, 5 persons, 20 persons that you would like them to see the video. And some of them may be awake, they may be sleeping right now, which is normal, right? But you are not a normal person. You choose to live super normal life, and that's why you are still awake at this time. So what do you want to do? Faithful, it's good to have you here this beautiful night. This is a night economy, all right? This is Friday night. Friday night, the night economy is a beautiful place to be. You want to learn how to transform your life. Okay, so if feeling good, if making money make you feel good, simple math. Simple math. If making money make you feel good, feeling good will help you to make money. So what do you want to do? You want to maintain the good feeling. You want to maintain that good feeling all the time. Maintain the good feeling. Money making is a good place to be, all right? Money making is a spiritual activity. So when you learn how to make money, when you learn how to collect money, something is going to happen in your life. So today, we are going to look a little bit different by talking about what I call the balance sheet thinking. And, a lot of people don't have a balance sheet thinking for their life. And as a result of that, it is affecting them the way they go about creating wealth. And so I want to show you today a different mindset that you need to start developing. When you are in school, you are graded, isn't it? You have your grade, you know what is called, and in a consistent way, you had different scores at different times. But guess what happened? Most people don't know that life also, we are getting graded. We're getting graded in life. We're getting graded. We get graded in our finances. We get graded in our economy. We get graded in the way that we are living our lives. So how do you measure things? How do you measure things? So the way you measure things matters a lot. Don James, it's good to have you here today. Your book will soon be on its way to you. We are making the logistics so that we can send it. We'll be sending a couple of books. Few persons have also ordered books from Mina. People have ordered books from different parts of the country, and we're going to be delivering the book. We had a little bit logistic stuff, but the book is coming to you in different parts of the country. All right, so it's a beautiful morning this morning. Thank you for being here with me today. All right, so we're looking at what we call the balance sheet thinking. The balance sheet thinking. All right, the balance sheet thinking. We have the profit and loss thinking, but we have the balance sheet thinking. The balance sheet thinking determines the level of equity you are going to build in your life. The balance sheet thinking will affect the way you are going to go about creating your wealth. And the balance sheet thinking is what makes a lot of people to ball without thinking, because they don't have a balance sheet thinking. The moment you have a balance sheet thinking, couple of things are going to be different in your life. All right, so I understand accounting to a level. And in my secondary school, I did accounting so well. And I think in my SSC, I had, I think it's A1 in accounting. All right. So I can tell you, yes, I think I have A1. Is it A1 or B2? I have A1 in economics. I think accounting too, I had A1. I can't really say. But between A1 and B2, I had in my SSC exam, all right, for this. But I think economics, I had A1, all right. So accounting is either A1 or B2. So, but this said, there's a balance sheet thinking that you must develop. Now, when you look at the balance sheet, there is a couple of things to the right and to the left. To the left side of the balance sheet, rather to the right side of the balance sheet, you are going to have the asset, you are going to have the liabilities. All right, to the left side of the balance sheet, you're going to have the income and the expenses. You're going to have the income, right? And the right side, you're going to have asset and different level of asset, cash at hand, cash in bank, fictitious asset, and all of those things, and even goodwill can be termed as an asset. Mr. Toby Salesman, it's good to have you here this morning. Thank you for joining us. This is Friday. This is Saturday morning, right? We are just moving to a Saturday morning now. It's an early Saturday morning. All right, so this is it. How do you join? How do you understand the different levels of balance sheet? So the balance sheet thinking is something that is going to help you. So how do you grade your life? What do you need to begin to count if you want to be living a freedom lifestyle and you want to become a freedom lifestyle kind of person? Now, you need to understand that everything begins. A lot of people are so in a balance sheet, in our income space. When you look at the income space, if you do this accounting, which everybody needs to understand the basic accounting. In this accounting space, you will realize that the income volume is bigger than the expenses volume. But this will happen. Your income volume is meant to be bigger than your expenses volume. But in a real life, a lot of people, they have a long expenses column and they have a small income column. So there's so much of expenses and there is little of income. But this will happen to you. If you want to change your life, you need to change that narrative. Because you need to be very heavy on income and asset, and you need to be light on expenses and liabilities. I will say that again. If you want to understand this model and become financially free and create freedom lifestyle for yourself, you need to be heavy on income and asset, and you need to be light on expenses and liabilities. But people switch it and reverse the equation in their life. They are very heavy on expenses and liabilities, and they are so light on income and no asset. So most people are not building the income they are meant to build, and some people build income and they never build asset. So what they are doing is that they are literally living on the income they are earning. And because there are 4 levels, there are 4 ways, there are 4 categories of income. There are 4 ways that income can come into your life. Because this is what I would like to say to you about income. Income, 2 things I would like to say to you about income. Number 1, income is an harvest of production. Number 2, how you make your income is more important than the income that you make. Oh my goodness. 2 things. I need you to take notice of this. Take cognizance of the 2 things I'm saying. Number 1, income is an harvest of production. Income is an harvest of production. That's number 1. Number 2, how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. How you make your income is as important as the income that you make. So if you understand that how you make your income is as important than the income that you make, you will know that there is what we call the labor of the wealthy, and there is what we call the labor of the middle class, and the labor of the broke. All right, so the labor of the wealthy, the labor of the middle class, and the labor of the broke, or what you can call the poor. So what happened is, it's not enough to make income. How you make your income is as important as the income that you make. So the balance sheet thinking is about understanding that there will be income in your life, there will be asset in your life, there will be, liabilities in your life, and there will be expenses in your life. So 2 things you need to pay cognizance of as we move tonight. Income is an harvest of production. How you make your income is as important as the income that you make. So how I make my income is as important as the income that I make, and the income is an harvest of production. That's the 2 things. Number 3 thing that I need you to know. As long as your income depends on your personal production, you are putting your life at risk. Now, let me say it another way. As long as your income is dependent on your personal production, you ain't taking risks. You are putting your life expression at risk. I will say that again so that you can get what I'm saying. As long as your income is dependent only on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. Let me say that so that you can capture it. As long as your income is dependent on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. You need to write that down. As long as your income is dependent on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. Does that make sense now? So 3 things that we need to understand. Number 1, income is an harvest of production. Number 2, your income, how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. Number 3, if your income is dependent on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. You need to wrap your hand around these 3 things as we go today around the balance sheet thinking. You see, the balance sheet thinking is going to change your life, because the moment you understand the balance sheet thinking, Abdullah Bukola, it's good to have you here today. All right, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Remember 2 things we need to do tonight. You need to like the post. You need to share the post. You need to put 3 things. You need to like the post as many times as you can. You need to put, the name of the people that believe they should watch this video in your, put it in the comment section. And number three, share this video as many times as you can. You can share it 3 times. You can share it 5 times. You can tell it 10 times. You can be so outrageous and share it 20 times. As many times as you can, share the video. Remember, Joseph Victor, it's good to have you here today. Your book will soon be, we have acknowledged your payment of your money. Your book will soon be on its way to you in Mina. All right. Thank you for ordering the book. Thank you for choosing to change your life. Thank you for accepting to transform your life. You saved the money to be able to get this book, and you are one of my heroes. I appreciate you because you reminded me of my life when I was growing up, how I decided to change my life. And I realized that if I want to change my life, I have to change my life. So when I saw that you have hold up for getting the book, I was so impressed. Joseph Victor, thank you for joining all the way from Mina, Niger State. I appreciate you. And my team has acknowledged your payment of your money, and your book will soon be on its way to you. All right. So let's look at it again. As long as your income is dependent only on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. As long as your income is dependent on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. There are 3 things that I've shared with you today, lessons, and I'm going to be giving you examples and how you can apply them into your life. Number 1, income is an harvest of production. Number 2, how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. Number 3, as long as your income is dependent on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. And there are so many people that do not understand this, because you're going to see that there are 4 categories of income, and there are people, so look at that. A football player that is earning good money and is a striker, he earns good money every week. And every week he gets paid, and he goes to the football and he plays. And one of those days he went to the football pitch and he was playing and he had an injury. And if he doesn't show up every week, he does not get paid. Now, remember that his income is dependent on his personal production. Now, something has happened to him and he could not play the football anymore. Though he was earning big money, but the income is dependent on his personal production. So because his income is dependent on his personal production, unknown to him that is putting his life expression at risk, now that he could not go out and play the football, though the football gives him a lot of money, what has happened to his earnings? It has been affected. So look at a doctor, a very good doctor. A doctor that earns good money, is a surgeon, and he makes a lot of money, provided a good house for his family. He is an amazing guy, and and therefore you need to attend to a lot of patients. If he doesn't show up, he has done several exams, and he was a very good guy, and all of that. He keep writing different levels of exam. So this is very important. By the way, let me tell you something. Share this video, like it as many times as you can. And there are a couple of people here that you have not yet followed this page. I want you to follow this page, because this is one of the best page on the planet right now that you should be hearing what I'm saying every single day. Because I don't share things about me, I share things about you. I share things because you are the hero of my page. I share things that can work for you, that is working for me, and how you can apply them into your life. And so in all your following, you must follow this page, because this page is meant to help you. It was created, Cardi Cash page was created for you, to help you. So don't mix that, okay? Do that. That's what Collis is saying. Is reminding us, if you have not followed me, do that right now. This is what you need to do. By the way, in December, I'm going to be having what are called big money, how to win the big money game in 2024. And guess what happened? But for the people that have got a bundle of my book, is going to have that ticket, 100,000 ticket for free. And I'm going to be showing you 4 hours. I'm going to bring some people to join, and they are going to be there. They're also teaching you how to create big money in 2024. It's going to be an amazing moment, a private section, and you are going to be amazed. You're going to be blown away, and you don't want to miss it. And that's where you want to get the bundle of the book. You want to have this book. You want to have this book, okay? You want to have this book, okay? And you want to have this book. This 4 books is going to change your life. It's just 20K instead of you paying 35,000. I'm going to give you one other big free book, how to follow up or fold up. I'm going to give you for free. It's also 7,000 because you get this one. I'm going to add you to my email in my newsletter called the Big Money Moves letter. I'm going to add you for that. It's 30,000 per annum. I'm going to add you for free. And guess what happened again? I'm going to give you a ticket of 100,000 naira for you to be with me in December. I'm going to be hosting almost 1,000 people, and therefore you are going to get a ticket for free. And this is going to be massive. It's going to be life-changing. The class is going to be 4 hours. 4 hours of changing life. 4 hours of helping you to develop a playbook for 2024. And I'm going to be showing you the wealth education. I'm going to be showing you the how to do the buyer's journey in 2024. I'm going to be showing you how to make minimum of 50 to 100 million in 2024, what you need to do to make that work every single day. And for some people in that program, I'm going to be making some offers only to about 100 people, and you don't want to miss that offer at all, because that is the offer of a lifetime. The people I'm going to be working with in 2024, I'm going to be making some very juicy offer, and you want to be there with me. I'm going to be showing you ideas, information, knowledge, opportunities that you can take advantage of for 2024 to be able to make a lot of money. All right. And that's amazing. One of my students just sent a code to me today because it was grateful to me, because this week alone he makes about 2.2 million naira from a commission because of what he has learned from me by just reading this book. All right, by reading this book and practicing what this book says, this week alone he has made about 2.2 million naira in commission, and in the last couple of months he has made more than 15 million naira. Guess what happened? Was not able to make big money until he met me and he began to practice this thing. He has read this book, and this book has literally changed his life. He's still going to make more money before this year comes to an end. And I have a lot of students like that. You want to be part of them. You want to be in the class, and that's why you want to get this book. Okay, this 4 book is going to change your life. Okay, so that's the point. So let's continue the class. That's just like a break in transmission, and it's a commercial break. All right, so look at it. If your income is dependent on your personal production, you're putting your life expression at risk. And that's what happened to a lot of people. So this doctor earned good money, just like these athletes earn good money, and something happened to him. And he could not earn the money anymore. It was stretched out because its income is dependent on his personal production. Income is an harvest of production, but there is no law that says he has to depend on your production. And that's where you need to understand the 4 categories of income. So if income is an harvest of production, that means there are categories of income. There are 4 levels of income that a lot of people, there are ways that you earn income from. Remember the second law. The second law is how you earn your income. How you make your income is as important as the income that you make. How you earn your income is as important as the income that you earn. How you collect your income is as important as the income that you collect. So if you understand these 3 fundamental things that I've just told you, something is going to happen to you instantly. And what is that going to be? You are going to begin to understand the balance sheet thinking, because this is the thinking of the wealthy people. So the wealthy people have what I call the balance sheet thinking. They think from the balance sheet angle. And if you're going to be taking from a balance sheet angle, something will give you an amazing, healthy balance sheet. So if you say that somebody have a healthy balance sheet, if you say somebody have an amazing balance sheet, you need to begin from understanding how can I go around my balance sheet and what can make a whole lot of difference in this balance sheet of mine that can make life a whole lot of difference for me. So you need to understand there are 4 categories of income, and income is an harvest of production. Number 2, how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. Number 3 law. We are working on 3 laws tonight. Number 1 law is that income is an harvest of production. Number 2 is that the income that you make is as important. How you make your income is as important as the income that you make. Number 3, if your income is dependent on your personal production, you are putting your life expression at risk. And so what that means is that we all start by earning personal income. We all start by depending on our own production. So today you may be a rector. All that you do is that you sell land, and you're making some good land. You're selling some good land. But you know what? You need to wake up. You need to put a picture yourself. You need to begin to take the people to site yourself. You have earned some good commission. You have won car. We have won abroad trip. But this is what I'm telling you today. What about if something happened to you and you're not able to post the video? You're not able to go to site. Are you still going to make money? It means that your income is dependent on your personal production. It means that unknown to you, you're already putting your life expression at risk. You may be putting the life of your children at risk. You may be putting your life of the wife that you love so much at risk. You may be putting the life of everything that matters to you at risk. Why? Because you're violating one of these codes. Number 1, income is an harvest of production. That means production have to occur for income to be created. That's number 1. Number 2, how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. Now, number 3, if your income is dependent on your personal production, it means that your life expression is put at risk. It means that the day you can go out to produce, you should deduce that something is about to happen. So, someone is working in a big organization, you're working in the bank, you earn big money, but it's dependent on you showing up in the bank. And all the money you have been making, you have been using the money for balling. You remember what I said? That your income should only fund, your salary should only fund your basic lifestyle, and then you should use the remaining part of the money to build a freedom lifestyle that can then make you to live life, to buy back your time, so that you can live life on your own terms. So if that is the point, so how do you go about this thing? Begin to think what I call the balance sheet thinking. And the balance sheet thinking has 4 dimensions to it. Number 1 is income. Number 2 is asset. Number 3 is expenses. Number 4 is liability. So what do you want to go? You want to start by first going back to the categories of income that you have. So there are 4 categories of income. Number 1 is that there are 4 ways people make income. So remember, how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. So the first way that people make income is what I call employees' income. And let me tell you also, there's what we call rich employees. How can you become a rich employee? I'm going to do that series very soon, where I'm going to teach you how to become a rich employee. Because the truth of the matter is, I call it the freedom lifestyle income triangle. So if you apply the freedom lifestyle income triangle to yourself as an employee, you can become a rich employee, because you can truly become a rich employee. Everyone, no matter who you are, if you work in an organization, you can become a rich employee. If you're a doctor, you can become a rich doctor. If you're a lawyer, you can become a rich lawyer. Okay, no matter the profession that you are, if you're a caterer, that you're making a lot of money, you can become a rich caterer. If you're a consultant, you can become a rich consultant. And there is a way to go about that. So think about this for a nanosecond right now. So this is what you need to understand. So there are 4 levels. There is what we call employee income. What does it mean by employee income? Because on the 4 categories of income, there's what we call employee's income. And the employee income is amazing. So if there is an employee income, how does employee make money? He make money by selling his time. So he works for someone else. So he's selling his time for someone. So an employee income, you make money by working for someone, which is not a bad idea if you know how to use the income. And if you have to work for someone, make sure that you work for big money. So you want to make more money. So that's how you make your income. It's called employee income. Number 2, most people. So number 2 is what we call self-employed income. So what does that mean? It means that you work for yourself. And you are not meant to work for yourself, because you are the kind of worst person you can work for. Because many times when you work for yourself, you don't get paid. You paid every other person, you don't get paid, and all of that. So you work for yourself. They will say on social media, you often find people put it there, they say self-employed. So they are the one that employ themselves. And employing yourself does not multiply, because one does not multiply. So you work for yourself. There is a business income. What does business income mean? It means that your income comes to you by people working for you. People and system work for you. That is an employee income. That's a business owner's income. People work for you. And then the last one is investors' income. What does that mean? Investors' income means that money work for you. Money work for you. So every wealthy people function in 2 things. People work for them and money work for them. So if you want to be wealthy, if you want to begin to have a better balance sheet thinking, you need to understand that people have to work for you, and money have to work for you. So if you can make people work for you, the more people that work for you, the more money that you're going to make. The more people, the more money work for you, the more money you're going to make. So the paradox of life is that nobody get wealthy without people working for them. Number 1, not just people working for them. How many people work for them? And number 2, nobody get wealthy without money working for them. And how hard money works for them. Now look at what happened here. A lot of people are working hard for money, but money is not working for them. And the disadvantage of working, there's a downside to working hard for money, because money never sleeps. Money never sleeps. Money does not have emotion. So if you're working hard for money, you are going to have a sleepless life, because money, your master, never sleeps. So what you need to do is to flip the equation and make sure that money works for you. Because if money works for you, money will work for you when you are sleeping. Why? Because money never sleeps. But you need to sleep. Okay, so there are 4 levels of income. So there's 4 categories of income. There's employees' income. Okay, there's employees' income. There's self-employed income. There is business owner income, and there is investors' income. Now, the investors' income means that money works for you. Business income means that all the people and systems work for you. Self-employed, you work for yourself. And that is the most terrible person to work for in the planet Earth, because you have to think about how to pay yourself. You have to think about every other thing. And guess what? Employee income. You work for someone else and they pay you. You literally sell your time for someone else. All right? Self-employed means that you sell your time for corporate people, but you're still selling your time. So you call yourself a principal consultant, so you're a principal. So you consult for corporate people, and then you're still selling your time. If you don't show up, you don't get paid. So that means your income is dependent on your personal production, and that means you have put your life expression at risk, because the day that you can show up for this personal production, you can earn money. Am I making sense to you today? So look at these 4 categories of income. There are 4 categories of income. So you want to ask yourself, everybody makes income. But how we make income is what determines whether you are wealthy or not. How you make income is as important as the income that you make. So if how I make income is as important as the income that I make, I need to then realize that I need to flip and switch my income style. So if you want to be wealthy, you need to flip and switch your income style. So how you make income is as important as the income that you make. So you can start by selling your time, but you should not continue like that. You should never sacrifice your life just for making money. The question is, how many times are you going to get paid for your one-time work? How many times are you going to get paid for your one-time work? How many times are you going to get paid for your one-time work? I wrote this book one time. I'm going to get paid for it almost forever, for the rest of my life. You know what? How many times am I going to get paid? So I have these streams. Each book is a stream of income for me. So that means each of them is streams. I created program. You know, I have Education of the Rich. I have Closer's Framework. I have Cash to Cash Flow. I have different levels of program that I created. And guess what? People keep buying the program. People keep doing the program because this is what happened. How you make your income is as important as the income that you make. So if you understand that how you make your income is as important as the income that you make, you begin to think about how to make money when you sleep. Let me tell you, money never sleeps. So it is better that money works for you while you sleep rather than you working for money, because money never sleeps. So I want to ask myself, how can I make money while I sleep and spend it when I'm awake? Because the truth of the matter is, most of you spend money when you are asleep and you make it when you are awake. Because do you understand that when you are sleeping today and you are living in a rented house, your rent is counting? You know, it means that you are spending money when you are sleeping. But you only make money when you are awake. So why not switch the game? The wealthy people make more money when they are asleep than they make when they are awake, and they spend the money when they spend money when they are awake, and they hardly spend money when they are asleep. So think about that for a nanosecond. Are you making money when you are asleep, or you only make money when you are awake and you spend it when you are asleep? The wealthy people spend money when they are awake and make money when they are asleep. So money never sleeps. Money never gets tired working. The best employee you can have in the world is money, because money is always a loyal servant. It will keep serving you forever. If you put money to a good use, it will keep working for you. It never complains. It never go on break. It never get tired. It never gets sick. What a faithful servant money is. Money is a faithful servant for a cruel master, because money never sleeps. So if you work for it, it will always demand your attention. Okay? If you work for money, it will always want you to be around. Because you see, if your income is dependent on your personal production, it means that you are already putting your life expression at risk. The day you can earn money, what happened to you? So what you need to do is to begin to learn how to take part of the money you make and begin to convert them to make the money make you money. And the moment your money is making for you is more than the money you make, you are financially free. And if your lifestyle is funded by the money that your money makes, it means that you are free financially. And that's what I call the financial freedom lifestyle. It means that your life is funded by your asset. Your life is not funded by your sweat. And a lot of people, 90 to 95% or 97% of the world, are living on making sure that their lifestyle is funded by the sweat. They earn a big income, employees' income, self-employed income. So let's go back to what I'm talking about. The categories of income, the 4 of them, and then let's go back to the balance sheet. So let me talk to you about the balance sheet thinking and how you can apply this into your life. So the balance sheet thinking is about asset. Begin to look at your asset. Begin to balance your account. So how heavy are you? on income generation. How does income come into your life? And how heavy are you on asset creation? What does asset mean? Asset means that something that you create once that other people can keep using, borrowing, and keep paying you to use it forever. Okay, wealthy people don't make money when they're awake. Wealthy people make money when they're asleep, and they spend it when they're awake. Average broke people make money when they're awake, and they keep spending it when they're sleeping. Because the bills count when they sleep, and they only wake up to wake the money. All right? So guess what happened? You need to understand. You need to understand this. So in your balance sheet, you are grading yourself. How do you grade yourself on a balance sheet thinking? You are very mindful of your income and how you generate your income, and you are mindful of your asset. But this is what happened to a lot of people. A lot of people are not mindful of the income. They are not mindful of the asset. You see, some people are mindful of income. They want more income. So if they want to earn more money, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go out and sell more. They're going to go out and get more jobs. So like my brothers and my people in the United Kingdom, in the Western world, you want to make more money, you go get another job, you do other jobs or more hard jobs, or you're working in a professional way, you want to get another job that makes you more money. Why? Because your bills are counted. Now, a lot of people make big money and they use it to fund their bills. So when they want to fund more bills, they are looking for another bigger job than the previous one they had. Yes, ma. That's how the wealthy people makes money. They make money when they are asleep and spend it when they are awake. Every other person makes money when they are awake and spend it when they are asleep. So the more money you can make when you're asleep, the richer you become. Why? Because money never sleeps. So money keeps working for you. So everybody thinks about, oh, I have this bill. My children are going to school. So now that my children are going to school, I need to take them to a bigger school. So I need to change my job. If I could just get another job, okay, I'm going to be able to pay this bill and I can do this. I need to buy a new car. The salary is not enough anymore. Oh, I wish they can just increase our salary. I'm looking for a salary increment. Okay, no, the fuel prices are going up. Oh, our organization should be more considerate. They should give us more money. But this is what happened. You're thinking of the income based on your personal production. But you have forgotten a law that is going to make your life, that is going to put your life expression at risk. The law is called the law of saturation. You can only have 24 hours in a day as an individual. So if you want to do more odd jobs, how many hours in a day can you spend doing the odd jobs? So you have a job that you do 7 hours. You have another job, you do 4 hours. So the more jobs you go for, the more your time you use to make money, guess what happened to you? The lesser time you have to do more any other thing in your life. So the more time you spend to make money, the lesser time you will have for your family, the lesser time you have for your spirituality, the lesser time you have for your children, the lesser time you will have for your health. Guess what happened? That's what happened to a lot of people. So they keep doing these things, so because they have been raised in that employee's income, they have been raised in this self-employee income. They will tell you, man, I'm going to be doing this in this place. Let me tell you, I don't like just going to everywhere. Oh, I don't want to go everywhere. I want to see how I can make my money without going anywhere. I want to see how I can make more money when I'm sleeping. I want to see how I can earn more money without me showing up anywhere. Okay, because I don't want my income to be dependent alone largely on my personal production. Because if my income is dependent largely on my personal production, I have already put my life expression at risk. And that's what is happening to a lot of people. So one person want to make more money. You want to pay more bills. Guess what happened? It's looking for how to get more jobs. It's looking for how to change its job. But this is how the wealthy people think. Oh, I would like to buy a new car. I would like to buy a Range Rover. I would like to buy a G-Wagon. Guess what happened? He's going to first go take his money. is income, and buy asset, and over a couple of years the asset begin to produce. So you make sure that the asset that he has bought is going to fund his Range Rover, is going to fund his G-Wagon, so that when his G-Wagon is funded, the asset is still remaining and the asset can still produce it. But the other guy, he goes out and hand the money, and when he hand the money, he will take it to the G-Wagon shop. He would have bought the G-Wagon. He start driving the G-Wagon. He will go to work again so that he can buy fuel and make sure that the G-Wagon is serviced. So he keep going back to buy things. So you earn income to buy stuff that get you stuck, that make life suck. Okay? I'll say that again. You earn money to buy stuff. Okay? You earn money to buy stuff that get you stuck, that make life suck. So most life suck because things that are bought get them stuck because they only spend the money on stuffs. The world of people are not concerned about stuff. They spend their money on buying things that can pay for the stuff. They don't want to pay for stuffs. They want to proceed from the asset to pay for stuff where they still own the asset. You see, it is your asset that should fund your vanity. It is your asset that should buy you the toy. It is your asset that should be able to send you on a vacation. It is your asset that should be able to pay for all of those things. So what happens is the money you earn with your sweat should not earn in stuffs. That's like a burden. Because you earn money with your sweat and then you use it to buy stuff, then you get stuck and you're wondering why life sucks. Life sucks because of this. So people earn money to buy stuff that get them stuck, and they're wondering why life sucks. Life sucks because you buy stuff that get you stuck. Okay, so what do you want to do with your money? You want to start thinking from the asset mindset. You want to start thinking from buying asset. You want to start thinking from using part of what you earn, part of your salary, converting it to your savings. So you're a self-employed. You love the job you're doing. So you are a doctor. You are earning the money. Why not begin to buy? You may not be able to start a business immediately, but this is what happens. Everybody can have freedom lifestyle. You know what? You can either own a business or own a system, or you can own an asset that make money work for you. So what will happen is that you're taking the money you're earning, you're earning big money. You are earning 10 million, 15 million. You are earning the commission. Because you see, one of the challenges I have even for people like salespeople or rectors in real estate, they earn money and at the end of the day they're bored and they're not practicing what they are preaching to people, because you are also you be using the money you are earning to begin to buy asset that can fund you. Because if the asset don't fund you, you are in trouble. So asset is whatever you own that people will pay you for to use it in spite of yourself. Asset. So you're taking your money. You want to be big on income and asset. But this is what happened. A lot of people are big on expenses and liabilities. Okay, they have high income, no asset. They have high income, low asset. They have high income, no asset. They have high income, no asset. So point that you need to start thinking about it. How can I convert my high income to a big asset so that my income from my asset begin to fund my high living? So your high living should not be funded by your income. Your income your income from your sweat is only permitted to fund your basic lifestyle. Your income from your earning, from your sweat should not be used for balling. That's where people get in. That's where people get stuck. So think about a balance sheet thinking. How heavy are you on asset? How heavy are you on income? How many ways does income come into your life? How many ways? What are the asset that is funding your, income producing asset that you own that can fund your life? Guess what happened? If the moment you begin to think like this, you will not find it difficult to want to own an asset. You will not find it difficult to want to own a land. You will not find it difficult to want to, to be able to build all of this stuff. Why? Because income follows asset. The moment your income follows asset, you'll be able to fund your life. So most people, their expenses follows their income. Or I could say the expense is already waiting for the income. So the moment the income comes, the expenses overcome it. So they are not going to go anywhere. They will rather say things like to you, brother, man, that money is not reaching anywhere, man. They know the moment the money comes, there's several bills waiting. But to the wealthy people, income follows asset. So how many assets are you creating? What assets are you buying? You need to develop a balance sheet mentality, because balance sheet thinking makes you to think asset over liabilities. Asset over liabilities. Asset over liabilities. So that means income follows your asset. Create asset. In your life, create asset. Never joke with that. Every single day, create asset. Every single day, create asset. Because if you don't create asset, you are going to sweat out your life without anything. Create asset. Buy land. Buy apartment. Work on making more money. If you want to make more money in your job, don't just want to make more money at it because you want to fund a bigger ball in life. Not because you want to buy a bigger car. Not because you want to buy a bigger jewelries. Not because you want to buy a bigger golf course and just show people that you now own stuff. No, that's not what you want to do, because that's not going to help you to be wealthy. But you are replacing your salary with your investing. You are studying the investing. You are having a wealth education so that you can create a life that you want. So think about that for a nanoseconds. Think about that for a nanoseconds. And that will just literally change your life. That will just literally change your life. And if that changes your life, everything changes. So it's asset over liabilities. You want to be light on expenses, you want to be light on liabilities, and you want to be heavy on asset and income. And then you're taking your income and you're turning into your asset, and you're making the asset to produce the income. So that at a point, your income producing asset is bigger than the income you earn yourself. And that income producing asset then begin to fund your living. And if income producing asset fund your living, guess what happened? You change your living. Because you're free. And that's why I said how you make your income is as important as the income that you make. So you may be making, let me tell you, if someone earns 100 million naira today, and he he's an high income, 6-figure guy, he works in a multinational, he's a senior manager, he earns 150 million, and another guy makes 50 million naira from his asset, who is richer? The guy that earns 50 million is more richer than the guy that makes 150 million. Why is he richer than him? Because you see, he doesn't need to wake up in the morning. He still have his entire time. He have his life with him. And this man has exchanged his life for 150 million. Because time is life, and time is infinitely more valuable than money. So this guy have 50 million without rising to go anywhere. He can still live his life to spend with the children. He can be with his wife. He can make a new study. He can spend more, invest more into his own spirituality and all of that. And 50 million still comes to his account every year. But this other man is going to make 150 million, but he has spent his life, he has traded his life, his expression and everything for the money. Now, if you look at him on the surface, you will say this guy is richer than the guy of 50 million. But think about it in time ratio, and you realize, because wealth is measured in time. So if you truly measure it in time, how long can this man live without making the 150 million? That means most time the 150 million this man earns fund his life, and it may be shocked that at the end of the year he may not even have 5 million to his name. But this other guy that have 50 million for his asset still have it 24 hours. So either he's sleeping or not, the 50 million comes. So he can live for the rest of his life. The money will keep coming. Is more wealthier than the guy that earns 150 million. Why? Based on time. Because he still have all the time in the world to do more things with his life, and 50 million will still come into his life. But this other man have sacrificed everything in his life just to make 150 million in a year. So stop thinking of money just in terms of money. Start thinking money in terms of the time that make you to make the money. So because you see, life is truly measured in time. Life is truly measured in time. So how you make your money is as important as the money that you make. Have you ever thought about that before? So what you want to do is you want to be able to spend and collapse time within a short period of time to make a lot of money and convert that money to an asset that will begin to make you money. Because the moment your money is being made by your asset, you are free. It means that you are making money when you are asleep. And the moment you can make money when you are asleep and the money is properly guided, you are free. And if all your living expenses, all your lifestyle is funded by the proceeds of your asset, it means that you are free. So, that's why you want to look at it. You want to look at the land and buy it. You want to look at an apartment and begin to buy it. Why? Because you want to understand your number. What is your freedom lifestyle number? How much do you need to make this year for your lifestyle to be funded? Two things. If somebody said, I need to make 50 million every year for my lifestyle to be funded, one person will go out there and go look for a job that will give him 50 million so that his lifestyle can be funded. Another one will go and find a way to create an asset that can produce 50 million for him even when he's sleeping so that his lifestyle can be funded. One is free, one get freeze. Why? Because if it doesn't show up, the money will not come. And this one create an asset that continuously and consistently and productively progressive, making him money so that he can fund his life. Which one are you? Balance sheet thinking. Asset over liabilities. Begin to look at your numbers. What is your freedom lifestyle number? What does freedom mean to you? What is the number attached to it? Everyone varies based on your lifestyle, based on your taste. So, if the money that funds your living is made from an asset, you are free. If the money that funds your life is made by your sweat, you are free. It means that if you don't go out to make the money, you are not making any meaning. So, think about that for a second. These are the challenges that people make that affect them all their lives. So, what are you talking about? Do this thing differently and everything in your life is going to change. Do this thing differently and everything in your world is going to change. Do this thing differently and you're going to see that a lot of things are going to happen to you because of what you have done. Balance sheet thinking. Okay, so now you're making money, you aren't putting anything. This is what people say. You say, Mama, are you not buying this asset? They will say, man, brother, I would like to buy you, but the money I'm making now is not even enough for anything. Let me tell you, that word sounds as if you're wise, it sounds as if you're smart, but that's not a wise statement to make. Because if what part of what you are making today is not being used to build you an empire, you'll soon expire. Because part of what you make should help you to build an empire. Part of what you make should help you to build an empire. If you're not using part of what you are making to build an empire, you will soon expire financially. And that's what happened to a lot of people. They were not using part of what they are earning to build their own empire. So part of what you earn should build your empire. Should build your own financial empire by buying an asset. Okay, by looking at your number. What is your financial freedom number? What is your freedom lifestyle number? You don't even have it. You don't know how much you will need to fund the kind of lifestyle that you want. That is the miracle of this game. Because if you don't know the number, you don't know the gap. You don't even know the gap. So out of that money, you need to create a financial freedom lifestyle account. So you want to have a freedom lifestyle account. You put the money. You see, that's how I started. I created a freedom lifestyle account. Every money that comes to my hand is going into that place. Now, I don't know about you. It could just be 5%. But guess what happened? If you want to really be free, let me tell you what to do. Take 40% of what you are earning and put it in your freedom lifestyle account. If you want to fund more of your life, you need to make more money. Oh, so Tony, no, I can do that. No, we will do that because 40% of this money that we are making is going to go to the freedom lifestyle account. If I want to have more balling in our lives, we need to make more money. If we're making more money, we can ball for anything. What does that mean? It means what you just heard. So most people are gradually expiring in economy planet because they thought that the money they are making is for balling instead of for building empire, financial empire, and they don't understand it. They make the money, all the bills, they send their children to the school to impress themselves, for their own status, not for the children growth, and they're doing all of those things, but they're not building any empire that can give the children a leverage as they go on in life. You don't get it. That is the problem that a lot of people have. So use part of what you earn to build an empire. That is how to develop a balance sheet mentality. A balance sheet thinking is going to help you a lot. Asset. Every time, begin to wait. What's your freedom lifestyle gap? Your freedom lifestyle gap is looking at your income. Some people are so high on income and low on asset. So begin to look at the gap. How do you know your freedom lifestyle gap? Now, your lifestyle every year is, let's say on the average, let's say 20 million or 10 million. For the sake of some people watching this today, let's say your lifestyle is 10 million. And all this 10 million is only earned every year from you. I mean, when it comes to a freedom lifestyle, guess what happened to you? You are 1 to 0. You are 0 to 1. As far as freedom is concerned, you have not started building something that can parallel, that can match your earning. And that's what you should do with your investing. So my priority is cash flow. And my emphasis is freedom lifestyle. So my freedom lifestyle is my emphasis and my priority is cash flow. Why? Because asset from cash flow is a freedom fighter. Asset from cash flow from asset, I beg your pardon, cash flow from asset is a freedom fighter. So if I want to have cash flow if I'm creating cash flow from asset, I'm making the cash flow to fund my life, I have just created a freedom fighter for myself. It's fighting for me. So that's what you want to do. Use part of what you earn to build an empire. Use part of what you earn to build an empire. So begin to put the money aside, not for emergency, for your emergence. Don't just save money. Don't just put money aside for emergency. Also put money aside for your emergence. So you are building your life in a point so that you can be free because you are buying an asset that will fund your lifestyle. You're building an asset that will fund your dream. So, do you have an empire account? I call it a freedom lifestyle account because it is it is your empire that will fund your freedom lifestyle. So cash flow from asset is a freedom fighter. Cash flow from asset is a freedom fighter. So many of you are not setting up freedom fighter for yourself. Oh, you earn the money, you ball, you buy a new car. The bank, the financial institution has come to you that now that you're earning this money, we can give you loan. And you're just taking loan, you're taking loan to go on vacation. All right? You're taking loan to go on a vacation, but you can't take loan to buy an asset that will fund your living. So you were wondering, no. But you're taking loan to go on vacation. You're taking loan to pay school fees. You need to build an empire account. Because if you only want to do what is easy, your life will end up being hard. So you don't want to do what is easy. You don't save money because it is easy to save money. You save money because it's going to save your life. So you are saving this money, not just for saving's sake. You are saving this money so that you can use the money to build an empire. You can use the money to begin to buy your freedom lifestyle. Because let me tell you, the essence of life is freedom. The essence of investing is to buy back your time so that you can live life on your own terms. Let me say this to you again. The purpose of investing is to buy back your time so that you can live life on your own terms. How are you buying your time? Every house that I build, every room is a cash flow stream. Every room is a cash flow stream. So imagine every room is a cash flow stream for me. I think about the room. My architect designed a new house, 12 unit, 24 unit. I think about each of the room is a cash flow stream for me because they work hard for me. Money works hard for me. Money is designed to work for me every single day. Remember the 4 categories of people. Employees' income, they work for someone else. They sell their time to someone. Self-employee work for themselves. The worst, most terrible person to work for. Business income, money. Other people work for you. All right? Investors' income. I call it the freedom lifestyle income. Freedom lifestyle investors' income. It means that money works for you. And it works very hard for you. The harder money can work for you, the higher your life will be. The harder money can work for you, the higher your life will be. So the higher you want to go, the higher you should make, the harder money should be working for you. Every wealthy people, freedom lifestyle investors understand 2 things. People work hard for them and money work hard for them. Okay. We all are leveraged to other people, including myself. But the question is, are people leveraged to you? Or you are only a leverage to people? So if you're only a leverage to people and people are not leveraged to you, you are living your life as a bondage to yourself. So you are being wicked to yourself. And that is what I wanted to change today. So the balance sheet mentality means asset over liabilities. Think asset. Have things that bring money to your pocket. In the world of Mr. Warren Robert Kiyosaki, have things that put money in your pocket. Create things, ones that can pay you forever. How many times are you going to be paid for a one-time work? One time I borrowed a property somewhere in the heart of mainland, and I built a shopping mall on it, and that shopping mall is paying me money, couple of millions every year, and it's going to pay me that money for about 30 years. I borrowed the land, I built on it. I raised money to build on it, and it makes me multiple millions every single year. Guess what happened? As inflation rises, the money rises. Because the harder money works for me, the higher my life goes. So the point is, the harder I work for money, the lower my life becomes. The harder money works for me, the higher my life goes. The harder I work for money, the lower my life expression becomes. The harder money works for me, the higher my life expression becomes. That's what I will come to tell you today. It's asset over liabilities. Asset over liabilities. Always count your asset. Always rate your income. Don't use your income to ball. Use your income to build an empire. So don't use your income to ball. Use your income to build an empire. Use the proceed of the asset that your empire has built to ball. Some of the proceed to ball. It's good to ball, but learn to ball at the right time. Because if you don't ball at the right time, you will end up small. So most people ball at the wrong time, so they end up small in life. Ball at the right time. Because whatever money buys, it takes money machine to maintain it. Whatever you pay for in cash, it takes cash flow machine to maintain it. So what do you want to do? You want to build your cash flow machine on time so that you can live your life for the rest of your life. A good man and a good woman leave an inheritance for his children. And one of the inheritances that your good man leaves behind is income-producing asset. So don't use your income to ball. Use your income to build empires. Use your income to build income-producing asset. Don't use your income to ball. Use it to build income-producing asset. Let it proceed. Let it part of the income that your asset produces, use it to ball. That is how it should be. But this is what happened. 97% of the people live that in reverse. They use their income to ball. And then their life becomes small. Because if you use your income to ball, your life will be small. The harder your money works for you, the higher your life expression. So you want higher expression in life? Make money work harder for you. By the way, let me tell you the good news. Money loves to work for you. Because money was designed to work for you. Money was useless without you. Money was created for you. But you refused to use money for what it was created for. You now decided to be working for money. Use your income. Use part of your income to build income producing asset. How many income producing assets do you have in your life? Okay, I'm going to be spending in 2024, in March 22 to 24, I'm going to be investing 3 days with 100 people that is going to be turned to become the Freedom Lifestyle Investors. I'm going to be investing for 3 days with all the amazing speakers, all the amazing trainers, people of high resort. We're going to be investing time to show you how to build your own empire, because the truth of the matter is everybody can build what I call a portable empire. You can create your own portable empire and you achieve freedom lifestyle within a shortest period of time. I'm going to show you how to create your freedom lifestyle number. I'm going to show you how to understand the gap. I'm going to show you how to create your freedom lifestyle playbook. I'm going to show you how to work towards it, the strategies and the tools, how to create a real estate, how to buy real estate. I'm going to show you 2 strategies. I'm going to show you the Shonka strategy. I'm going to show you the Lifer strategy. That means with these 2 strategies, you can be rich within the 3 to 7 years. I'm going to show you the model that make land works for you, how you can buy land and let the land you in fortune and use part of the money to build apartment that will set you apart financially. Come on, man. 100 people are going to be sitting with me in a Marriott in March 22 to 24, 2024. And it's going to be awesome. You're going to see life change. You don't need to have all the money when you come to the class, because in the class you learn what to do. You can either get a VIP ticket of the Real Estate Cashflow Masterclass, or you get the regular ticket. The VIP is $700, but for the early riser is $500. The regular is $400. For the early riser is $250,000. Guess what? The good news is that more than 100,000 people are going to see this advert. And guess what happened? More than 2,000 people want to be in the class with me, but the bad news is it can only have 100 people with me. As at the last time, it's about 17 to 20 people have registered for this program. And you want to be there. You don't need to have all the money right now. That's why it's being announced now. If you think freedom lifestyle is your thing, begin to do that. With 50,000, you can start registering for this program. Okay, right now. With 100,000 for the VIP, you can start registering for the program. And it's going to be life-changing. You want to learn how people are creating this asset. You want to be part of this. You want to be part of this. You want to be part of this. And this is the key. This is life-changing, my friends. You don't want to miss it. I mean, I've had about 3 couples that have signed up for the VIP ticket. Young couples. Why? Because freedom is your calling. You need to know how to be free. I'm going to show you what works. You want to be there, right? Don't miss this. So, freedom, lifestyle, balance sheet thinking will increase your living. So you want to have a good living, develop a balance sheet thinking, asset over liabilities. Now, this is what I'm here to share with you tonight. This is the 4th day of the month of November. It's running. So, if you have not picked the book, pick it. If you have not, please do that. It's going to help you a lot. Don't forget. And if you want to sign up for the program, put it in the comment section. I want to attend the program. We can always make a program for you. Real estate, #Real Estate Masterclass. You want to be there. You want to get a 4X Freedom Bundle? It's available. Put it there. I want the book. I want the book you mentioned. And one of my team members is going to get to you. People have been paying and the book has been delivered to people. All right? I'll be going now. And in case you have any question for me before I go, you can ask the question. I can take 1 or 2 questions before I go. Do you have any question you would like to ask me before I leave? All right. Any question for me? I need to know. Okay, any question for me? Do you have any question for me? If you have any question for me, I would like okay. You don't have any question. I hope this help you today. I hope this makes sense to you. For the people that have been saying the reason why I've not been buying asset is because the money is not enough. It means that you're putting your liability above your asset, and that cannot lead you to the life you desire. You need to understand the balance sheet thinking is that you don't do what is comfortable, you do what is remarkable. So, if you want to do this program, just type Rec Masterclass, hashtag Rec Masterclass, and we're going to get to you. If this has been a wonderful thing for you today, I love you and I'm so honored to have you here. And it's a beautiful section because I want you to be free. I want you to be free. You see, until you're free, you'll never start living. Freedom, life begins after freedom. And that means you want to be free as fast as you can. Because the faster you get free, the faster you start living. And that is why I'm here. I want to make billions of you rich. I want you to be wealthy. Okay, you see, there are two ways to do these things. Okay, you can decide to have a private section with me for an hour. I think I charge about $250,000 for that. But because you're a member of the inner circle, I can do that for you for less than that. But if you contact me, I will see what I can do. Because it's going to take about an hour to show you how to do what is uniquely yours. I'll show you the opportunities, the assets, the knowledge. And it's going to be fully recorded, and then you can have access to that. And so for Madam Catering, that's what I'm talking about. And I can show you how to create your own offer, because it's going to be something that is uniquely yours. I call it the offer creation class, and it's about $250,000 for an hour to have that with me. Okay, I charge some organization $3 million to do offer creation for them for 2 hours. And you see, but because you're a member of the Night Economy and you have been so wonderful, it's not free, but I can let me know what you can offer, and I will help you to do that. I will show you in a private moment call, a call through moment, and I'll be able to help you to do what you want to do. I've seen you online. I've seen how you're trying to promote your product, but I can help you. I can show you how to create your own offer. And the moment you learn it in a one time, you can do it yourself again and again. All right. So, and that is it. And in case few of you here, if I could get 10 people that say, Tade, I would like you to show us how to create offer. All right. I would like you to show us the ideas, the strategies, the tools of creating offers. If I could get 10 people that would say, I want to learn how to create offer, I would make this a 50,000 naira deal for you. All right. For each of you, instead of charging more than that, I will just put all of you in a class for 2 hours. And I will show you how to do that for each of you. All right. So it's if I get 10 people, even average, if I get 5 people that will say, I want to learn how to create offers, and I'm willing to give 50,000 to learn how to create offer. I'm willing to offer 50,000 to learn how to create my own unique offers, and I'm going to do that for you. 5 of you, 10 of you. But if I can get minimum of 5, I'm going to do that for you for 50,000. I'm going to put all of you together in a video class. I'm going to show you one by one for about 2 hours how to create your own offers. And all of you are going to learn from each other. I will do 5 or 10 people. So if you want to learn this, if I get 5 people, I will do this for you for 50,000. 5 people, I will show you in 2 hours how to create your own offers in anything that you do. All right. I create offers and I make good deal. Yesterday, I was in a program with a wonderful brother, Mr. Macaroni, and I finished speaking before him, and he really enjoyed what I shared. And I make an offer of the book, and he decided to buy 5 bundles of the book, and he gave it to people in the audience. It's such an amazing thing. In the same place, I make an offer. Somebody decided to take me off an offer for about 2 million. Immediately before I get home, I've seen the person has transferred the money to me. Why? I know how to make offers, man, and I can show you. I can show 5 of you, 10 of you. If I get 5 of you, each of my 1 hour of an offer is about 250,000 for me to show one person. But I want to do this for 5 of you and invest about 2 hours with you and show each of you how to create. If that interests you, okay? If that interests you, just say, I want to learn how to create offers. Okay, I want to learn how to create offers. I'm going to do that for only five people, averagely 5 people. That's what will make it worth my time. And I'm going to show you, each of you, I'm going to spend time. You're going to ask me questions. It's going to be a live one. You see me live. You are asking the question, and I'm going to make sure it's fully recorded for you. And after then, I'm going to send the video back to you. You can use it again and again. I'm telling you. A lady came to me once, and a guy came to me, and he was not selling a product. Nobody was buying. And he was willing to invest a lot of money to listen to me, help him, show him how to create an offer. And I show him how to create an offer. And in less than 1 week, more than 700 people want to buy what he's selling. Why? It's about the offers. A lady came to me, she wasn't selling, and she was having problem, and she paid me money just for me to show her how to create an offer. Guess what happened? She went away and started making a lot of money. She won cars, she won different awards. And I still have the message. She sent it to me and said, sir, I'm dedicating this award to you because you helped me and you changed my life. I want to change your life today because I want you to be the new heroes. I want to show you. So if you're like that, it's not compulsory. But if you think offer brings the customer, service keep them. If you want to learn how to create, and I'm going to show you how to create the customer, I'm going to show you how to create the customer acquisition offers. I'm going to show you how to create a customer ascension offers. But most importantly, I'm going to show you how to create a customer acquisition offers. What will draw the people to you. I'm going to show you how to do that. And you ask me all the questions. We will draft it together. I'm telling you how to draft it. You will practice it. And if I get 5 people that want to do that, just put it in the comment section. Or you get to my guy, Collis Ebubeye, and tell him you want to be part of the you want to be part of the offer. Guess what happened? If I get 5 people, I'm going to do this for you at 50,000 each. I'm going to do that for you. It's not compulsory. If you think you're okay the way you are, it's fine. But I will show you how to create a compelling and irresistible offer. Okay? Offer that cannot be resisted. Offer people will think they are stupid for not taking up. If you want to learn that, that's fine. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope to see you on a Saturday. It's a beautiful morning. Enjoy the rest of your night. My name is Tade Cash, and I love you all. And I see you. You are succeeding already. Until I see you again. Bye for now.